Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to recreate my soft sparkle Christmas party makeup. So I've already primed my skin. I used the MAC Prep and Prime. I'm going to pop on underneath my eyes some Touche Éclat just to get rid of the dark circles. It's just a highlighter, so it's just going to make me look a lot brighter underneath. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. For my skin, I'm going to be using the Perfecting Liquid Foundation by Arbonne. I'm using the shade Alabaster. And I'm going to take a MAC, I think it's a 168 brush. It's a really fluffy brush. I wanted to really buff the product into my skin rather than paint it on with a flatter brush. Get this MAC brush, so I'm just going to take a little bit of my foundation, push it into the brush, and really just buff that into the skin. You tend to get a more airbrushed finish on your skin when you use a buffing technique and something which is more soft rather than a brush which has the bristles really compact together. I know they actually sell this brush as a contour brush, but I like to use it for foundation, I like to use it for powder, blush and for bronze. So it is a really good brush if you were looking to get one that you can use for multi-uses. I find that this foundation gives me really good coverage, so I'm just going to push on a little bit of extra of the foundation where I want some extra coverage in sort of in the areas underneath my eyes and just around my nose. So it saves me having to use a concealer as well. Next I'm going to set my skin with some Prep and Prime translucent powder. I find this one's really good to use because it has light diffusing properties within it, so it keeps your skin looking really nice and bright. It's very fine as well, so it doesn't make my skin look powdery. At this time of year I find my skin's quite dry and it's not going to sit in any of the drier patches of skin on my face. Then you can top up with it during the day as well, and it doesn't add product to your skin because it's translucent. It's not going to add more and more colour, so it's not going to change the colour of your foundation throughout the day. For my eyes, I'm going to start with the MAC Paint Pot in Chilled On Ice. I'm just going to use this product with my ring finger and pop it right across my lid. I'm going to take that up to my brow bone. Using any creamy products with your fingers is going to help. The heat from your fingers is going to help the product to blend into the skin. So I prefer to use cream products with my fingers and a brush. And it's also really quick. Now that I've prepared my eyelids ready for my eyeshadow, I'm going to take my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to take the colour in Verve, and I'm going to pop that right across my lid. I'm using the brush that comes with the Urban Decay palette to do this. Just going to put that right across my entire eyelid and really build up that colour because I want it nice and intense. And then do the same on the other lid. I'm going to switch over and use the other end of the brush just to blend that colour up through the crease, up towards the brow. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of the same from the same palette, the Urban Decay palette, the Beautical, the much lighter colour, along the brow bone as a highlight. Then I'm also going to take a little bit of that same Beautical colour and I'm going to pop that just inside the tear duct here, just as a highlight as well. To create a more smoky effect, I'm going to go back to my palette and I'm going to take the colour next to it, which is called Pistol. I'm going to use the firmer end of the brush. I'm just going to pop that product along by my lash line as an eyeliner. Doesn't have to be too neat because I'm going to blend it up anyway. I'm going to take that product about 2/3 of the way in towards the corner of my eye. I'm going to thicken that line towards the outside edge. And I'm also going to pop a little bit of it with the fluffy end through my crease. And you can keep going until you build up the intensity you want. I'm just going to add a touch more and just push that product here on the outer corner. My camera just cut out. All I did then was place a little bit of the black out just along the inner 2/3 of my eyes. I'm now going to take a little bit of the Pistol and a tiny little bit of the black out, and I'm going to run that together underneath my eyes, just 2/3 of the way, and just frame them. And repeat on the other side. Keeping it as close to my lashes as possible. And finishing off by just popping a little bit of that Pistol colour just all over the top on its own. I've popped on a couple of coats of my Eyebrow mascara in It's a Long Story. It's really nice for both volumising your lashes and lengthening them. I've just popped a couple of coats of that on. I find it doesn't flake or dry up or go crackly and horrible, so it's a really good mascara to get if you're looking for a great day-to-day one. So to keep in with my Christmas theme, I'm going to be popping on a little bit of 3D Gold Reflex Glitter by MAC. I've chosen this one because it's got the gold colour in it, but it also got a little bit of green, so it's going to work really well with the colours that I've already popped on my eye. The trick with these is to pop a little bit, your brush into it, get a little bit, and tap the excess off. I like to get the top of the pot and really push that glitter into the brush, otherwise you're going to end up with it all down your face. And I'm just going to pop that just along the inner 2/3 of my eye. With quite a dense brush. It's just going to add a really nice soft glitter sparkle to your eye makeup. For my cheeks, I'm going to take some of my Eyebrow blush. It's a really soft pink colour called Ballet. I haven't used any bronzer on my skin at the moment just because I find it's a little bit too heavy to use bronzer when I'm so fair in the winter. It just looks quite fake, so I'm going to use my blush to give my face a little bit of shape as well as to give me colour. So I'm going to take this back and forth up my cheekbones and I'm going to really blend that out so it's still quite soft. For this, I'm using a Real Techniques brush by Samantha Chapman. I think it's just the blush brush. And then on top of that, to give my skin a really nice highlight, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick. It's in the colour Rose. So it's all the really nice, soft, pretty pink colours, and I'm going to just swirl my brush, pick up all the colours, and pop that along the top of my cheekbones to give me a nice evening glow. You can use these colours on your eyes as well if you wanted to. I'm just going to take a little bit and just pop it across my cupid's bow to give myself a little highlight there. For my brows, I'm going to take my HD Brow palette in Foxy, and I'm just going to use my HD Brow angled brush and really softly pop a little bit of the two eyebrow colours through my brows. This is just going to fill in any gaps. So I wanted to keep my lips in with the sort of shimmery glittery theme, but I wanted to keep them quite neutral colours, so I'm going for a Dazzle Glass lip gloss by MAC, and it's in Bare Necessity. I'm just going to pop that really quickly across my lips. I find using a gloss when you're going out can be really good, especially if it's not too bright of a colour, because if you're having drinks and if you're having food, although yes, it will come off very quickly or it won't last as long as a lipstick, you don't have to worry about topping the lips up and doing it really neatly. If I go out and wear a really bright colour, I'm always really conscious that I've got pink and purple running down my face and then it looks messy and smudgy. So I know if you've had a couple of drinks and you're going out, you can just easily just top up with your lip gloss. And finally, I just wanted to show you the nail colour that I'm using today, that I've got on my nails, is by Leighton Denny, and it's called Steel Appeal. It's my favourite nail varnish. I've been using them for a couple of months now, and I find they last on my nails so well. I change them every sort of 5 days. I just put 2 coats of my nail varnish on and a top coat that clear that came in the pack that I bought, and after 5 days I've still not got any chips on my nails. So if you're going out over the Christmas season, Leighton Denny, look him up and try his nail varnishes. So there you have it. This is my finished soft glitter sparkle Christmas makeup look. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks, see you again, bye.